Alright, let's do this thing. Ugh. I'm sick.
He's sick. I'm not. I'm risking a lot just being here.
Yeah.
I do it for you, Cage. Do it for the love.
Nick Cage, if you're watching, we love you, and please be on our show.
One day on the internet, two boys made a stupid bet. They watch an actor's entire career, from bottom to the topmost tier. And now their life is up in flames. It's Jared and James, they're trapped in a cage.
Tonight we're going to be watching Stolen.
Which is another ripoff of Taken.
It's the second or third one, I can't remember at this point, that we've seen of Nick Cage doing someone's parody. And I'm calling them parodies.
No, I think they're called homages.
Oh, homages, I'm sorry. They're direct homages of other movies. This has 4 stars.
206 reviews, 5.5 out of 10 on IMDb.
This is from 2012.
And it's an hour and 35 minutes long.
It's a former thief frantically searches for his missing daughter, Taken.
Wait, was Liam Neeson a former thief?
No, he was a former CIA thing.
Alright.
But that's their twist.
Ah!
Who has been kidnapped and locked in the trunk of a taxi.
Oh, because in Taken, she wasn't in a taxi, she was in a safe house.
This is like the setup to a bad comedy. Starring Nicolas Cage and
Oh, that's it.
Malene Ackerman.
That's the entire setup.
Maybe they can't fuck that up because that is the premise. She's in a taxi, go find the taxi.
I'm very tired and very sick, so we'll see how this goes.
That was
That movie made me sicker.
Yeah. So I'll say this. Beautifully framed, and that's it.
Yeah, cinematography was nice. But it didn't add to the story because there was no story. There was no story structure. There's just things happening, point to point. And then really cool action set pieces that really didn't do anything. Other than, look how cool we can do it.
It was pretty much Chase scene the movie. It was, we're running out of time for an hour and a half.
And like,
We're running out of time. We're running out of time.
because what they were trying to do,
We're trying to rob the bank, but we're running out of time.
No.
And then I get caught. But then my daughter gets caught. And I'm running out of time.
but the thing they wanted to do was like, hey, here's this father-daughter relationship you should care about. But the only introduction we have to her isn't even on screen until like 25 minutes in. And, two, it's a dumb phone call between Nicolas Cage where he's just like baby talking her.
No,
And it doesn't make sense.
Within the first few minutes, he does a phone call to his
Yeah, that's what I'm
daughter.
saying.
And
That's the
then-
introduction. But the first time we see her on screen is 25 minutes in.
And it's not obvious that it's his daughter. You kind of get the context, but you're like, what? Okay, so like they start off with like this music. Makes you think you're watching a Jackie Chan spy film.
Oh yeah, the music on this is
It's like
terrible.
maybe you want to watch like Rush Hour, maybe you want to watch something fun. They're trying to set up Nicolas Cage being this cool spy and his partner being kind of irrational, but really he's just crazy. In the beginning, he's like, you know what, the timing's off. Like we should call it. And his partner's like, no, we're not calling it.
Money.
And then they're in the bank vault and they're taking the money. He's like, but there's gold here. We could take it. He's like, no, dude, we gotta leave. He's like, but the gold! And then they're leaving and they run past an old man who doesn't really get a look at them. And his partner's like, we gotta kill him!
And then they fight. And that's the whole feud and fuel for why the guy wants revenge on him.
The dialogue in that is straight up, have you been to jail? I've been to jail. I
didn't like it.
Not one bit!
You could say I really fucking hated it. That's real dialogue from the movie. This dialogue is terrible.
Yeah.
They don't know how to write dialogue. They don't know how to write. They should have started with a montage of Nicolas Cage robbing things and being a thief, the evolution of growing that, and then also when his daughter came into his life, how he balanced that, but also showing how he still loves his daughter. So when we saw the first thing in the movie, which is just a giant heist that goes wrong, we would actually like know why this matters, instead of just going, oh, he got caught.
It also would have been great to see Nicolas Cage interacting with any of his teammates before this whole tilt, or also the detective that clearly knows him. This detective that clearly, this is the time he caught him.
Yeah, we need the cat and mouse
There was
to like be satisfied with the cat catching the mouse.
This dude Harlan, who like doesn't believe that Will, Nicolas Cage's character, has a plight because they have a clear history, which is never shown. It's just this really elongated car chase scene. They love car chase scenes. And he's supposed to be like this schmarmy detective who's like, I don't believe in you, Will. Then by the end of the movie, he likes him for some fucking reason. They just don't have a hero moment. It's weird. It's like they really wanted to make Adam West Batman with Jason Bourne and like any Owen Wilson Jackie Chan movie, Chris Tucker movie, or any Chris Tucker Jackie Chan movie, and then you scored it like some sort of 90s cartoon. It was like the dude his partner gets his leg shot, and so he gets like a missing leg, and he owes a lot of people, and he's just crazier, and they all talk about it like it was a sudden change because he's supposedly dead, but also like no, he was crazy in the beginning of this.
Yeah,
he was just ramped up. I will say I did like he has a weird Batman villain sense of justice.
Yeah.
You made me shoot my leg, and now I'm gonna take what's important to you.
And your daughter.
And so he makes a weird trunk for her to be around in his taxi, and he has a weird fucking warehouse full of shit. He operates like a cartoon villain. By the way, there's another film in New Orleans. Nick Cage apparently loves being filmed in New Orleans. I don't know what the connection is.
The writing was bad. There's no story structure. It was a pretty movie that was shot well, but doesn't add any value to it.
And no one really reacts in the beginning to anything.
No one reacts to anything.
There's a straight up scene where like they name a character who died, and we didn't spend enough time with anyone to actually know who that meant. So they're like, you heard Vince died, right? Yeah. And they make some weird joke, and neither of them like laughs at it or is sad. And like,
Yeah, no one's mourning the fact that someone's dead.
Nick Cage gets out of jail for the first day, and then gets exposition to by cops. Talks to his old friend about the other friend who died, and there's nothing. What?
3 out of 10 Cages.
Yeah, cinematography. This is the first time I'm gonna match your score. 3 out of 10 Cages.
Take the Cage challenge with us.
Hashtag Take the Cage Challenge. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Did we miss something?
Tell us why in the comments.
Yeah. Or, like send a letter.
I'd say